Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. MATIC has now broken the 78.6 retracement, the 58.3 cent level here. Has tested the 88.7 fib level at 53.7 cents, still holding that, but there is absolutely no sign of a recovery. So it's best to assume that we go down lower until we see a first reversal signal. So the trend is still down. It has been down since March. This year was not a reversal signal, nothing reliable. And then I highlighted to you, okay, we could get one more low here, but then if the reversal doesn't show here, we are likely going to see an invalidation. And you will remember that I've been cautious or a bit worried about MATIC now for a few months. The first signal was that we basically broke here too low, where we came too low into the support region without an impulsive upside reversal. So what does that mean? Is MATIC finished? Not necessarily, but we have a clear invalidation point. Okay, that's at 49 cents, and we are likely going to test that level. I mean, it's important to understand. At the moment, I'm tracking here a 1-2-1-2 setup. Yeah, as you know. With a clear invalidation point at 49 cents. I mean, that hasn't changed for many months. If that level breaks, then it means that we are invalidating the initial 1-2-1-2 setup. The market could still be in the larger wave 2, but this is highly speculative. What does that mean in the larger wave 2? Well, it means we only have one wave 1, and then something like a massive A, B, C structure, but that doesn't look great. And we just need to be. I would say we just have to go with the trend, right? The trend is still down clearly, but the Elliott waves allow us to identify those inflection points where the price has a chance to turn around. Now, the fact that the bulls so far have failed to act is obviously a bit of a reason to worry. And worry about the initial setup, but there's been quite a substantial reaction to the 88.7 fib level. But that's not enough to say that we've bottomed. So I want to share with you what are the key invalidation points, what's the alternative scenario, and what are the signals that we reverse. So the scenario that I would track if we break below the 49 cent level is that we are dealing with this large 1-2 setup. It's just the best way to track this is probably to say, it's difficult to say. It could be wave 1 to the upside and then A wave down, a weird B wave, C wave down. That's probably the best way to track it. Here with a flat as B. I'm not labeling this, but A, B, and this would be a C wave down. But the next invalidation point is then at around 32 cents. And yeah, I mean, it will turn a bit into hopium if we invalidate the initial 1-2 here, the smaller degree wave 2. And we already broke below support, so it's not great anyway. But the wave count to the downside is now technically full. I mentioned to you here in this sideways period that one more low could happen. We tracked it as a triangle with a projected breakdown point, which got confirmed when we broke below, I think it was 64 cents or something. And now that we've come down further, this is the key inflection point. So we need to see a reversal here, or we are going to see an invalidation of this 1-2 setup. Now, what would count as reversal signal? Now, it will have to be like a first impulse to the upside or a leading diagonal. There is absolutely no evidence at all that we're turning around here at the moment, but minimally a break above the 63 cent level would be needed. That's the last swing high. That's like the first signal, earliest signal. Above that, we've got this trend line that we could track, and a better signal, and probably the best signal, will be a break above that last high, the wave E high of the wave 4 at 74.5 cents. Those are signals that we can work with then, and ideally all of that happens with a 5-wave rally to the upside. I think at the moment it's best to just focus on the individual setups. When you enter the trade here anywhere, then you know where you wanted to stop out before. If you're holding on to it, then as always, if you don't use a stop loss, you technically have to be prepared for those strong price drops, and then you can only manage with your position size. The trend is still down. It has been down for months, so really nothing changed. But it's obviously still a reason to worry that the bulls have failed to act on these key inflection points, okay? So we'll see if it still happens. We know that when turnarounds happen in crypto, it can happen extremely quickly, but so far there is absolutely no sign, okay? And that's why I say in all of these altcoin videos, you know, the trend is still down. We need those first indications. Throughout April, when this sideways action happened, April, May, there was no confirmation of a low in place, okay? I've been highlighting this, that we need 5 waves as first confirmation that a low is in place. It could have become a diagonal, but these cannot be trusted. Clearly failed on a diagonal pattern here. And yeah, now we can try again. So the low happened, but now let's see if the market can give us another reversal attempt from here. That's the update about MATIC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.